So, you're interested in becoming smarter? In most places, they tell you that it takes 12 years of school, 4 years of university, and then another 6 years of grad school to get smart. But what usually happens is that you end up broke and unemployed. And I'm not joking. But, on the bright side, if you make a post on Reddit about struggling to find work, at least you'll be able to do it in perfect English. If you haven't figured it out by now, becoming smart is actually much easier than it sounds, even if you think your genes made you dumb. Compared to almost every other animal, we humans are actually pretty op. When people like you and I say we want to become smarter, it really means several things. We want to pick up useful skills, preferably ones that can earn us money. We want to get better at solving problems, hopefully for a paycheck. We want to improve our grades and master difficult subjects to make more money, maybe even to show off a little. And of course, we want to sound intelligent in conversations, just enough for people to respect us, but not so much that they start calling us nerds. The problem is, most advice online is so general and philosophical that, even if it's effective, only people like Oprah or Socrates could actually follow it. But if you search for more practical tips you can start using today, here's what you'll get. Eat blueberries because they're good for your brain. Drink black coffee. Work out. Get more sleep. Take IQ tests. Listen to classical music. These suggestions sound nice, but eventually, you'll realize you actually have to learn something. Plus, there have been some geniuses in history who spent their days at a desk, only sleeping 2 to 4 hours a night. So what can you actually do to get smarter that isn't just another brain hack recycled from a Facebook post or a WikiHow article? The main thing you need to do is read. What kind of reading? Well, that depends. Fiction helps you read faster and improves your vocabulary. It can also make you feel like you have more social interaction since a lot of fiction involves dialogue. But most people go straight to nonfiction, which, honestly, is the key to dropping cool knowledge in casual conversations. For instance, reading just one book on history could help you come across as someone who knows their stuff. The trick, though, is not to be obnoxious about it. For example, saying something like, "It's crazy we evolved from chimpanzees, right?" sounds fine, but in reality, evolution is far more complex, and many human-like species coexisted with early humans, none of which were anything like chimpanzees. While such comments might be acceptable in a YouTube thread, in real life, starting a sentence with, "well, actually," just makes you sound annoying. Instead, try this. "Isn't it crazy how we evolved from chimpanzees?" Yeah, totally. I was reading recently and apparently, humans and chimpanzees evolved side by side, not one from the other. You can still be smart while being humble. The goal is to share your knowledge without making others feel stupid. That way, people will learn from you and respect you as someone knowledgeable. Now, how do you find books that help with all this? It's simpler than you might think. You don't have to read the same 5 books that everyone always recommends. Just pick a topic you want to explore, like, say, cleaning. Search for books on the subject. Here's one that looks useful. Usually, these books cost money, but if you're lucky, or maybe your finger slips, you might end up on a site where you can download the book for free. Oops. Once you have the book, you'll realize that not only can you use it to pick up cool facts for conversations, but it'll teach you useful skills too. There are a few things to keep in mind when learning any new skill. First, if you don't practice it, your brain will forget it. Second, you don't need to master everything to be good at it. You only need to know the essentials. Just 20% of the information gets you 80% of the results. This is called the learning curve.